G'day everyone, Master Rabbit here from CapsuleComputers.com. Today what we're going to be doing is running you through a bit of gameplay from Gamelofts' newest title that's just been released, called Sacred Odyssey: Rise of Ayden. Now, I'll jump you in and talk to you at the same time. So, it's just been released. It's an in-app type of purchase game. Now, basically, how this basically works is you get to play the game same as you would when you download it, say for example off Xbox Live or PlayStation, PSN sort of thing. You get to try it out, and if you like it, you can, as you can see right there, you can purchase the game, and the price is $8.99 Australian dollars here at the moment. With that in mind, you basically go through, and I've gone through it before just previously. You check out probably the first hour of the game, and then it takes you back here. So pretty much what I can show you here is, as you can see, I'll read it to you there. Live epic adventure, open world, hundreds of missions, over 10 hours worth of gameplay. As you can see here, collect magical weapons, 100 mysterious items, dozens of puzzles, 4 gigantic dungeons, 30 life characters, and over 10 hours of gameplay. So it's got potential. It's got a lot of action in it. And it's basically an adventure game, to tell you the truth. From what I've seen and what I'm going to show you here in a minute, there doesn't seem to be any RPG element to it. There's no leveling up or anything like that, so it's pretty much like an action adventure game. So what I'll do is I'll run you through it very quickly so you can see what it looks like. I'm not going to take forever through I'm not take forever to just go through the whole game, but I'll show you pretty much what you can see, what you can expect from it. Load times are not that bad. Alrighty, here we go. I'll skip certain things.
Ayden, don't close your eyes. Ayden. No, you mustn't fall asleep. You have to.
So mainly,
Wake up. Can't sleep all day. What? Oh, Uncle Brennan. I was having that same dream. The one with the beautiful woman. She was trying to tell me something important.
alright, I am going to skip this because basically it does take a bit of time. But as you know, as you can see here, pretty much when you're talking to characters within a story mission type of environment, it is it's all voice acted. So that's good. The characters' voices are not they're Englishy, old type of environment times. So I'll skip through this. Alrighty. So yeah, basically you're on a farm. You start off here, medieval times. Alrighty, so here we are. As you can see, you've got the V-pad there on the left, which you use Ayden to move Ayden around. So this is running on my iPhone 4, so it's not too bad, to tell you the truth. I haven't noticed too much lag. The gameplay is pretty quick the way you move Ayden around. You also use the swipe left and swipe right to move him around. Graphically, it does look really, really nice. You can see from here, it does. There's nice environments, music and sound effects look really, really cool. One of the greatest things I've seen here, especially in an RPG or in an adventure game, and it does come in handy, is the map. So what I'll do is I'll quickly show you what it looks like from within the map. So as you can see, you got the map in the top left-hand corner. Looks really cool. So pressing that will take you in, and you can see that this is the menu system. Alright, so the map, when you're in a certain part of the world, when you do go out into the next part of the world, which I might not show you, you guys will get to see that for yourselves, the map changes to a really huge world, and you can see that there's a lot of stuff to do in the game. But as you can see here, it gives you a detailed view of where you are. Up the top menus, there's not much. There's only the inventory section. So this is where it's pretty interesting, and it's a little bit different from standard RPG games where you don't seem like you really don't have too much. In here you can put your magic, and in there you'll be able to cast magic and use certain items for your magic. And then in the middle here, which I'll show you, which we'll see soon, is your weapons. Then up the top here you've got points and also the magic items that you can also pick up as well. There are your potions, so that is pretty much your inventory. Very simple and very straightforward. Here in the middle, like I said, that was the map, and on this side here are your quests. So as you can see, you've got your first quests, which is the easy as pie. You pretty much have to go find your friend Chumley and help him out. So first speak to your uncle, then go speak to Chumley. You've also got a bunch of side quests as well. If you pick them up, you'll get them in here and they'll show up there. Alrighty, so that's very, very simple. Menu system is not too complicated at all. But yeah, as you can see, graphically it looks really nice. Look at that, you've got a cute little bunny rabbit hiding in the bushes just there, and he's running across the screen. It looks really cool. So they've put Gamelofts have put a lot of effort into graphical in the way the gameplay works and the things around it, your environment as well. Okay, so it's a bit, like I said, this is the first level, so of course it's tutorial. Alright, so jumping down here, we'll go talk to your uncle. So basically it's explaining to you what you do when you get close to non-player characters. Of course, a little talk bubble appears, and also when you do walk up to certain things, you can use the action button. Alrighty, let's talk to your uncle.
Need me to do anything? As a matter of fact, yes. I spotted Chumley.
Alrighty, so we're going to go speak to Chumley now. Skip over there. The game does auto-save, so there's no time for you to there's no place for you to actually save the game at all. So pretty much anything that you do when you get to certain levels, certain parts of the game, it does actually save a lot. So you really shouldn't have too much to worry about. Like for example, as soon as we open this door, it auto-saves. So there's a lot of times that you'll be able to save, so you won't be able to worry about probably losing your save game spot at any point in time. So here there's the non-player characters. These guys here don't talk, unfortunately. You get a menu system, it's got like a text screen appears in the bottom. It says, "Oh, why at my age I'm still doing this? Can you tell me? Because I really like to know." So certain things, certain characters talk, but as I said, only the mission type of characters talk, and and then the non-player characters don't. You have to read them from the bottom there. Alrighty, so let's go down and I'll show you a little bit more action. You've also got, as you can see on the map there, you've got the little question marks. The question marks pretty much tell you that's where the action happens, or your missions are. So let's walk over to one of them, and the first one is over here, a chest. So walk into the chest, as you can see, push the button there, it opens up, and you'll pick up our first, and one of your first weapons you get, which is the sword and the shield. So this is the shield that your father used to fight off bravely the orc warriors in the orc wars. So as you can see, as soon as you picked it up, auto-save straight away. So now you've got the option to use the shield to block when you're in combat, and also to attack. You got like a 4-button combination attack, as you can see right there. Alrighty, so what I'm going to do is we'll talk to our little friend, and we'll show you a little bit of the action in the battles. This guy's a bit of a scaredy cat, as you can see, he's very scared. So he's asking us to go take on some kobolds down the bottom because they're trying to attack the goats, as you can see down there. So let's go attack the kobolds, and this basically gives us a little bit of a, as you can see, the menu, the mission came up there. Get rid of the kobolds. Jumping back in quickly, if I can show you that now. Go to menu, go to quests. As you can see, the main quest, easy as pie. Basically, it does tell you to go check out the kobolds. So let's jump back out, and let's run down and take on the kobolds. This basically shows you how the action works with fighting. Now you pretty much, the control system's not too complicated. Like I said, use the V, and then use the left and right. Now this is the attack, not too complicated, as I said to you before. Let's go take on a little kobold. Here he is. Alright, so once you get him, you get a bit of money. Now, as you know, you can also block. So if we sit there nice and quietly, these guys will block. And as you know, your health up the top there, you can lose your health. But if you keep on holding the button down, these guys can't get you. But if you do get hit, you lose a bit of health, which you normally would. And these guys are taking it out of me for now. And there you go, done. So once we've finished it, Auto save straight away, and it tells you go return back to Chumley. So we go back to Chumley. So it seems like this is a very standard action, if you want to call it, adventure game. There's no from this introduction before you purchase the game. There's no way of there's no option to level up your character or anything like that. Pretty much adventure, go off, do your missions, find someone, do something, kill something, and then move on. So let's keep on going for a little bit more.
Thank you, Ayden. I really hate those kobolds.
This guy gives us a potion.
I have this healing potion.
So you can use a healing potion, of course, to get your energy back.
Thank you, Chumley. Actually, I think I heard...
So now we're going to go back to our uncle.
I suppose you're right.
Alrighty, so now if you want to go back to your uncle you can, and then sometimes you have to, or you go straight and do other missions. But as you can see, this guy Chumley's also got something over his head, which is like a little exclamation mark. This means he's got a side mission to do. So for example, we can talk to him again, and he tells you that he's such an idiot, and he's forgot to fix something that otherwise his uncle's gonna fire him. And what is it? He's asking you to herd the goats back because the kobolds scared them off. So for example, let's go do this one, and when you do this one you basically get a bit more, you get like a reward as well. Alrighty, so let's go off and do that. So here are the goats. So pretty much walking, the goats get scared, so you've got to walk them forward and walk them down, as you can see. Alright, and he's walked off. Take him down into the thing. Alrighty, so we've got 1 out of 2 at the top there, auto saves. So the game, you pretty much have nothing to worry about here when it comes to playing. If you get a phone call, you will not probably have too much gameplay loss, which is good. So let's herd the goat. Can't kill the goat. We just have to herd him into the right spot. And once he's back into the pen, you're done. So then it'll tell you go back and speak to Chumley. Alrighty, so let's go back in and talk to Chumley. Now, as you can see, the map is pretty big, so there's a lot of things you can actually do, a lot of things you can see, a lot of little hidden things like pots and stuff to break open to get more money and stuff like that. So we'll talk to him one more time, and he's going to give us something. He's going to give us a gift, and it's a strange pattern thing. It's like a relic, and we've rounded up and we've completed the side mission. Alrighty, so if you jump back in now, you're able to see that you've got a relic and you've got some money up there. Alrighty, so and you've also got your potion, and that's it. So now basically go back to here, your side quests have been completed. That was the round up the goats, and we can go back and talk to our uncle and continue on our quests. So our uncle now is going to tell us to go visit an old man, and the old man lives on the other side of the, I don't know, world or location that we're in. And we're going to use our horse to get there, so I'll show you that as well. Alrighty, so we go back in, talk to Uncle. Uncle tells us, yes, we found Chumley.
Yeah, he's fine.
He's fine. So we'll skip through this. He's going to tell us to take this magic thing. Now this thing I didn't understand because he gave us a shell and it was very safe. It's a safe thing, but the thing is I never saw it anywhere in the menu, so I'm not sure if this is some part of the storyline. So, alright, so we skip through that, and we've completed our first mission. So that was our first mission, very simple. Now we have to go over to the river and go over the river through the woods. So we go back into the menu here, go into the help, as you can see, the quests. Now over the river and through the woods to find the old man. So that is the next mission on our thing, and we can go do that now. The only way we can do that is by going on our horse. So we run back to the horse. You know, while it basically just wants you, when you do attack, you've got these combinations as well, but you've also got your block. If you move the controller at forward, left, it does you do dodge and get out of the way, as you can see right there. Now there are collectibles along the ground and everything, like pots and stuff. Like if I can take you over here, you can you find hidden pots, you smash the pots as you would in every like adventure game sort of thing, and you collect money up the top there, as you can see, and the money appears back into your menu system. Alrighty, so where's our horse? The horse is just over here. We'll get on our horse and we'll go through it and get out of this out of the farm.
Hope you ate all your oats, Maya, because we have a long trip ahead of us.
Alrighty, so we'll skip through this. Horsey gets on. Alright, so it basically tells you that when you're on your horse, you can press the horse button and you can dismount him, and you can walk around without him. So as you can see, it's being on the horse is good, and it's very easy. You can also attack while you're on the horse. You probably get a couple of good smacks with it, smack some people with it. I'll show you that in a minute. And if you want, you can just get off, and magically you're off. And if you want to get back on, just press the button down the bottom there, and you're magically on the horse again. And of course, being on the horse, you'll be able to get to wherever you want to be much quicker. Alright, so we're going out through here, and I'll take you through straight to the next section. So this is pretty much it. If you want to take your time and explore the farm, you can. It does take a bit of time, but I'm actually running you through. This is another section here. As you can see now, it's just finished loading. That was the load time. Now you're in another section. As you can see, the map has changed now. You've left the farm, and you've now moved out into the next section. And this is another part of the world. So as you can see, the draw distances in the game, as soon as you appear more, I'll show you in a second, they actually appear on the screen. So like the draw distances load while the screen appears once you get to that section on the screen. Okay, so anyway, here we are now. It's basically telling you about what I was explaining to you before. Like, if you click on the portrait, you can check your inventory, your map, your collection status, and stuff like that. And also the mini-map, which I explained to you quickly before. So that's how that works as well. Alrighty, so now back out in the map. As you can see, basically, as you can see, it looks foggy in the background there. So if you move in a bit closer, everything starts drawing. The draw distances appear. See, that's basically makes, if you think of it, it's just easier for the game to load certain parts, and therefore, in memory, and it's very quick. As you can see, this guy here, he basically just talks to you. So if you want, you can talk to him. He tells you a little thing. He's a non-player character, so he's not going to be telling you too much in voice. So he's talking to you about his ship and so forth. So we'll skip that out. Keep on going. We're asking him how to get to the place where we're supposed to get to. Here's some more things on the ground which we can smack. Get a bit of... Alright, there you go. Alright, so as you can see up the top there, you've got the question mark, so we've got to go this way. Alrighty, so there's some people on the ground there, and this is where it kind of gets to the end. So this is the one of the final fights before the game ends, and you pretty much have to purchase it. So you pretty much take on a few orcs, and I'll show you what it looks like when you're fighting them. You can also skip, as you can see right there. So if you can skip it right there, and that'll load up, then the orcs start to attack. So if you like, you can attack the orcs from your horse, which makes it easier. Or if you want, you can take them on when you're on the ground. You pretty much have to do a lot more work when they're on the ground, but as you can see, we just killed them very, very easily. And then you talk to the princess. She's an unknown girl at the moment, which you don't know about, but then she does reveal herself as to be a princess. And that's it. So I'm going to skip all this, and it does take you in, and she tells you a story and everything, and she tells you where you've got to go. So I'm going to skip all this, and this pretty much ends the preview. Let's go through a little bit more. I'll take you back to the main menu once it's completed. Alrighty, so we've completed that, and then once it's finished, that's it. It takes you back out, and it takes you back to the main menu, and it tells you if you'd like to purchase the game, click on the buy full version right now. Now, one thing that I've got to take note is that once you do buy the game, hopefully it will allow you to continue from that spot. If it doesn't, you pretty much have to start all over again, but we hope that it would not be the case. If that is the case, then what we've just done there is, we've just lost about 20 minutes of your life, but hopefully it's not. So if it is, you can start again and make sure that you check everything. Now, this game is available, Sacred Odyssey is available from the Apple iTunes Store right now as a free download, and as you can see, you purchase the full game. As soon as you do it, it will take you straight in. You get to approve your full name, your account and everything. You log in with iTunes and you pick up and you purchase the game, and then it takes it out of your iTunes account or your credit card. Now there is one other little thing, and that's the mini games. You basically play a couple of little you can play one mini game in this one here. If you want, I can just show. What I'll do is I'll just show you quickly what it looks like. This one here is as we saw, the kobolds are trying to attack the village, and they're trying to take the goats. So you start off in the middle. As you can see, you've got a timer. up the top there, you've got a timer. And with the timer, you've got a certain amount of time to pretty much ward off and stop the kobolds from coming. As you can see, there's 20 there. That means 20 out of 20. That means that's how many goats you've got left to kill. So you pretty much stop that kobold from coming, but then you've also got to run off to the other side and stop another kobold from coming from this side, as you can see right there. And the timer is pretty much going off at the same time. It's very standard, not too complicated mini games to do. So as you can see, this little guy is going to take one of the goats, and he's run. As soon as he takes a goat, the score, the 9. I got 19 out of 20 now. So I got to be careful. Make sure I kill off these little kobolds before the time runs out. As you can see, they're running off to another one. He's going to take one more. He's taking another one, but I'm going to stop him from doing it again. So that's very simple. That's one of the mini games that you can do in the game. There'll be many more to do. I'm not sure if you get anything for it. So what I'll do, I'll jump back out to the main menu. Want to quit? Yes. Alrighty, so that's one thing. And another thing I'm not sure about is I'm not sure if it's compatible with Gameloft Live. It doesn't actually say it. In the info, it only basically tells you about the game and also about Twitter. So that's another thing that we're not 100% familiar with. But if you want yourself an adventure game, pretty much action-adventure game, this one is up for you. You don't have to worry about RPG elements. Don't worry about picking up, upgrading your level, your weapons, your character, or anything like that. It's a standard action RPG, action-adventure game. So if you're up for it, Sacred Odyssey is right down your alley. So thank you for watching. Master Rabbit signing out from CapsuleComputers.com.